Today I'm going to break down the 10 most important things you should know before moving to Glen Burnie, Maryland, including costs, neighborhoods, and local insights you won't find anywhere else. Don't forget to check out the full article I wrote to go along with this video on livinginmaryland.com. Let's start with the cost of living, because if you're thinking about moving to Glen Burnie, Maryland, affordability is a major factor that draws people in. Glen Burnie is a suburban community in northern Anne Arundel County, just south of Baltimore and near major transportation routes. The median home price here is around $350,000, which makes it one of the more budget-friendly areas in the county. You'll find a variety of housing styles, including Cape Cods, ranchers, and split-level homes, many built between the 1950s and 1980s, as well as newer construction townhomes and condos. Renters will find two-bedroom apartments averaging around $1,400 to $1,800 per month, depending on location and amenities. Daily living costs like groceries and utilities are right around the state average, while gas prices and dining tend to be a bit more affordable than nearby urban centers. Buying a home in Glen Burnie, Maryland gives you the chance to live comfortably while staying close to everything you need, especially if you work in Baltimore, Fort Meade, or even DC. Now let's talk about what it's actually like living in Glen Burnie. One of the big appeals of this area is its diversity, not just in people, but in amenities and vibes. Glen Burnie has a little bit of everything. You've got bustling commercial centers like the Center at Glen Burnie and Marley Station Mall, where you can shop, grab a bite to eat, or catch a movie. There are tons of small, locally owned businesses mixed in with national chains. So whether you're getting your car fixed or grabbing Thai food, there's a local option just around the corner. The nightlife here is low-key but solid, with neighborhood bars, live music spots, and a few hidden gem restaurants that locals swear by. Glen Burnie also has a strong community vibe. People tend to know their neighbors, and there are events like parades, local fairs, and food truck nights that bring people together. Living in Glen Burnie, Maryland means being part of a dynamic, down-to-earth town that doesn't try to be anything other than what it is: friendly, practical, and well-connected. If you're into the outdoors, Glen Burnie offers more than you might expect. Sawmill Creek Park is one of the town's main green spaces, with over 35 acres of trails, ball fields, and picnic areas. There's also the B&A Trail nearby, which stretches for miles between Glen Burnie and Annapolis and is perfect for biking, jogging, or a leisurely weekend stroll. The Glen Burnie Town Center often hosts events in its park-like plaza, and you're also just a short drive from Lake Waterford Park in Pasadena or Kinder Farm Park in Millersville. Great places to get out of the house with the family. For those who like to be on the water, the Patapsco River is nearby, and there are plenty of marinas and boat launches within a 20-minute radius. Living in Glen Burnie, Maryland gives you solid access to outdoor recreation without the need for a long road trip. Let's talk about the food scene, because living in Glen Burnie, Maryland means having access to a wide range of great eats. Whether you're looking for a casual bite or a night out, Glen Burnie delivers. One of the most iconic spots is G&M Restaurant and Lounge, known statewide for their massive crab cakes that draw visitors from all over Maryland. Locals also rave about Mission BBQ, a patriotic-themed barbecue joint that serves up smoky ribs, pulled pork, and brisket with fast, friendly service. If you're craving something spicy, check out Little India Cafe or Los Portales for tasty Mexican fare. There's also a growing number of Korean, Vietnamese, and Chinese restaurants that reflect the area's diversity. Pho Saigon and Hunan El are always solid picks. Want pizza? There are dozens of local pizzerias, but Johnny's Pizza and Pasta and Vicelli Pizza are popular go-tos. And for sweets, you can't go wrong with Dessert First Bakery or a trip to Cold Stone after dinner. The best part? You're never more than 10 minutes from comfort food, takeout, or an unpretentious spot to sit down with friends. Living in Glen Burnie, Maryland means your taste buds are in for a treat. Now let's move on to schools, because if you're moving to Glen Burnie with kids, education is an important factor. Glen Burnie is served by Anne Arundel County Public Schools, and the town includes a number of elementary, middle, and high schools. Some of the local elementary schools include Glendale, Oakwood, and Richard Henry Lee, all of which offer solid foundational programs. For middle schoolers, Old Mill Middle North and Corcoran Middle are two of the common options, while Glen Burnie High School is the primary high school in town. Glen Burnie High is a large campus with a wide range of AP classes, extracurriculars, and vocational programs, including their signature program focused on public service and communications. If you're looking for private schools, nearby choices include Monsignor Slade Catholic School and Calvary Baptist Church Academy. There are also magnet school options and access to the Center of Applied Technology North, a technical high school that draws students from all over the county. Education quality can vary, so it's worth checking specific school ratings and visiting campuses, but overall the district is improving and community engagement is strong. Living in Glen Burnie, Maryland gives families access to a range of educational paths that fit different needs. Now let's explore neighborhoods, because buying a home in Glen Burnie, Maryland means choosing from a variety of established communities, each with its own character. Ferndale is a popular neighborhood near the BWI side of town, known for its older homes, quiet streets, and convenient location. Herondale is one of the original planned communities in the U.S., filled with mid-century ranchers and bungalows that often come with large yards and mature trees. Southgate and Fox Chase are more suburban-feeling developments with single-family homes and easy access to shopping and schools. If you're looking for something newer, Tanyard Springs and Tanyard Cove are sought-after communities closer to the Marley Creek area, offering amenities like pools, dog parks, and walking trails. These neighborhoods often include both townhomes and detached homes with open-concept floor plans and energy-efficient features. Prices range widely, from $250,000 for a fixer-upper or small townhome to $550,000 plus for newer or waterfront homes. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking for your forever home, buying a home in Glen Burnie, Maryland offers real variety and real value. And now let's talk about jobs and the local economy. Glen Burnie is one of the most strategically located towns in Maryland when it comes to employment opportunities. It's just minutes from BWI Airport, Fort Meade, and major job corridors like Route 2 and I-97. That means many residents work in government, defense, cybersecurity, and logistics. The presence of large employers like Northrop Grumman, Amazon Distribution Centers, and University of Maryland, Baltimore, Washington Medical Center adds job stability to the area. Healthcare, retail, and skilled trades are strong here, and there's a growing number of remote workers taking advantage of the town's central location. You're also only about 25 minutes from downtown Baltimore and less than an hour from Washington, D.C., which means you're well positioned to take advantage of a wide job market without a painful daily commute. Living in Glen Burnie, Maryland gives you flexibility. Whether you work locally or commute, you're close to some of the best job markets in the region. Let's talk about the weather, because when you're thinking about moving to Glen Burnie, Maryland, it helps to know what your year-round climate will look like. Glen Burnie experiences the full range of all 4 seasons, with weather that's typical for the mid-Atlantic. Summers are warm and humid, with highs in the mid-80s to low 90s, making it perfect for pool days or a quick drive to Sandy Point State Park. Fall brings cooler temps in the 60s and 70s, and the foliage in the area is beautiful, especially in places like Kinder Farm Park and the B&A Trail. Winters in Glen Burnie are usually mild compared to areas further north. Expect daytime highs in the 30s and 40s and a few snowfalls each year. Snowstorms do happen, but they're usually short-lived and rarely shut things down for too long. Spring comes early with blooming trees and warmer temps showing up as early as March. Living in Glen Burnie, Maryland means enjoying a nice mix of seasonal variety without extreme highs or lows. Now let's talk commute times and getting around, because one of Glen Burnie's biggest strengths is location. The town is nestled right between Baltimore and Annapolis and is just minutes from I-97, Route 2, and the Baltimore Beltway, I-695, which makes commuting simple. If you work in downtown Baltimore, you're looking at about a 20 to 25 minute drive. Fort Meade and BWI Airport are even closer, just 15 to 20 minutes away. For DC commuters, it's about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. Glen Burnie also benefits from the Cromwell Light Rail Station, which connects directly to downtown Baltimore and other key destinations along the corridor. Bus service from MTA Maryland runs through the town, and ride-sharing is widely available. For daily errands and grocery runs, most shopping centers and schools are within a 10-minute drive. If you're looking for a place where you can get anywhere without much stress, living in Glen Burnie, Maryland is a solid choice. Finally, let's wrap things up by talking about housing types, because buying a home in Glen Burnie, Maryland means you've got options across the board. This community features a mix of architectural styles and eras, which adds character and variety to the housing market. You'll find plenty of mid-century ranchers and Cape Cods in established neighborhoods like Herondale and Glenwood, offering good bones and big yards, often priced in the $300,000 to $400,000 range. Newer developments like Tanyard Springs and Creekside Village offer modern townhomes and single-family homes with open layouts, high ceilings, and great amenities. Think pools, walking trails, and playgrounds. There are also a fair number of condos and age-restricted communities for retirees who want low-maintenance living close to services and family. Whether you're looking for a starter home, upsizing for a growing family, or downsizing into something more manageable, Glen Burnie offers housing at a range of price points that are more accessible than many other parts of Anne Arundel County. Living in Glen Burnie, Maryland means you can find a home that works for your needs today and grows with you into the future. Don't forget to check out the full article I wrote for this area with additional links and resources on livinginmaryland.com, along with articles for hundreds of other cities around the country. Our mission is to help you find the best city that meets your unique needs. If you would like to talk with one of our local real estate experts, head over to livinginmaryland.com to get started.